Hi. Look at the camera. He's like, no. What? Are you gonna look now? Hi. Are you even in? I can't even tell if you're in frame. Whatever. Maybe that little jump showed up. So hi. How's it going? If you want to see Ashley, he's in a fun spot. So, see, this is my husband's chair, right? And you can see there's a blanket over it. Ashley is in the chair under the blanket. Now, I'm holding this camera in a way that I can't see what the hell's on the viewfinder. And I'm gonna keep doing that because I'm gonna try to show you him. Let's see. There he is. Okay, I don't know how much of him you saw, but he's there, trust me. He's probably gonna come out now like, what the hell are you bothering me for? I was sleeping. So anyway, hi. I colored my hair, as you can see. It's a nice red. I like it. I love it. This is exactly the color I wanted. I have a little bit of stain still around in my hairline. Got most of it off. Also, my scalp is still stained. That'll come off like the first time I wash it after doing the hair color, though. It usually does. I was a little nervous about it. We do my hair color at home. Daniel does the most of it, and I just stand there with gloves on and help occasionally. Like at the end when we want to make sure like every single strand of hair is coated and we didn't miss anything, like we both will be like going through the hair looking and stuff, but overall he does it for me. He's very nice. Husband? Yes, husband will work. He is my husband. So I got this box color last week and I accidentally picked up a brand I've never tried before. I've only ever tried, well, not only ever tried, because I've been dyeing my hair basically since I was 16 and I'm 36. It's 20 years. 20 years. There have been times during that when I've had my natural hair color, but I've been dyeing my hair a long time. My mom actually dyed it for at least the first 10 years of my life that I dyed it. So like 16 to 26 in there, she pretty much did it. But she has rheumatoid arthritis, and as it developed more in her fingers, it's much harder for her to do. But I've been to a salon a few times. I can't afford that shit. Maybe one day I might, because I would like to do something fun with it, like have it purple or like multiple colors. I think rainbow hair is to die for. But anyway, I really like this color red. I hope it's showing up decently on camera. I do have a little selfie ring light on here to help, because it is a little dark in my house right now. Oh, Ashley's coming out. And he's gone. He chirped when he came out. He does little chirpy sounds. Well, Ashley, where are you going? Come here. Come here. He's under my desk now. Come here. Come see me. You want to say hi? Here. Want to say hi? Did you wake up? He's so cute. He's just sniffing the camera. Alright, I don't know how much of that you could see. Because right now I have the viewfinder flipped up where I can see it, and so when I turn it around to face like a cat, I can't freaking see it. Anyway, so I got a brand I didn't know, and I didn't realize it till like I got home. Like it was next to one and like similar color, like the color packaging was the same, so like I didn't realize it. But yeah, so we weren't really sure, and then when I was reading through the instructions, it was like, if your hair is longer than chin length, mine is, they recommend you get a second box so you can completely cover your hair. I only got one box because what we've been using only takes one box, and usually we have a little bit extra. So I was like, oh no, what if it's not enough? Like, what if this brand like just doesn't give you the same amount? Like, what if it's a smaller amount? What if we can only color like half of my hair? Like, Me and Daniel were both a little like, ah. But it worked out perfectly. We actually had just a tiny bit left over in the bottle, and just to make sure everything was saturated, we went ahead and used like everything. But yeah, I love how it turned out. Love how it turned out. It stains my skin worse than the others though, but not bad. I like the color a lot. That's really what I'm happy with. So let's see what else. Oh, my husband got a new pair of shoes today, and he has not seen them yet. I will show them to you first. So he has to have slip resistant, which these are, and they have to be like, they have to be black, solid black, and they have to be like polishable. So we get him shoes from Shoes for Cruise, and unfortunately with his job, they tear up pretty quick. And my poor thing, his shoes are awful looking right now. So I was able to order them last week after I got paid, and I paid a little extra for like 2-day shipping. I think I ordered them Friday, and they got here today. So he is looking forward to coming home and putting them on and having them for tomorrow, because he also walks to work every day and home from work a lot of days, and it's like 2.2 miles if I remember right. I looked it up, and oh, excuse me, I yawned. In case you couldn't tell, it was a yawn. It was a yawn. Anyway, so he is looking forward to having new shoes tomorrow at work and walking. I mean, his are awful. His are awful. Like last week, he actually twisted his ankle walking to work and like had to come back home. I actually had to go get him, and like that day it was pretty rough. The next day it was better. Luckily he was off work the next day to give his ankle more time to rest. But he thinks the twisting ankle thing happened because his shoes were like in such bad shape. So whew, sucks. So anyway, got him some new shoes. That's cool. Anything else? I made some spaghetti last night. This is damn good. I just had some leftovers of it right before I started filming. You should be jealous that you don't have any. Alright, what do I want to talk about? I'm going to talk about something fun. We're going to talk about going vegan. Now, before any of you get pissy, let me just say, I will never, ever, ever be one to push my values and my beliefs on anyone else, ever. In terms of religion, in terms of politics, in terms of whatever, I will never push my beliefs and values on someone else. So, don't worry about that. What I want to talk about, though, is the difficulty in going vegan. And so, let me see if I can set you down. Ah, that works pretty well. You're sitting on some books. Because I'm going to be talking for a little bit now. Oh, okay. Let me just get all comfortable in my chair. Alright. Here's the thing. I know why a lot of vegans are so passionate about it, okay? Animals are treated absolutely horrendously that are used for food. Horrendously. And I know some people believe animals don't have feelings, but I don't believe that at all. Animals can feel pain. I 100% believe animals can feel pain, they can feel fear. Like, it's a thing. If you don't believe that, then you may not believe that we're treating the animals horribly, because you may not think that they have the ability to feel that. I do. So I actually feel guilty when I eat animal products now. Now, when I first decided to try to go vegan, this was last year, and it was really my spirituality pushing me there, just giving me nudges, like, you should do this, you should do this. But if you've been on my vlog for a while, then you know I've not had the best financial situation going, okay? Last year was really hard fighting for my short-term medical leave and then transitioning to long-term medical leave. I haven't been approved for Social Security disability yet. I went months without being paid. Like, last year was rough financially. The year before that was also bad, and I worked that last year, but I missed so much work due to my medical shit that that was a rough year financially too. So 2016, 2017, rough years. 2018 still has been a rough year so far. I still believe it's gonna get better. By summer, it's gonna be better, okay? It's gonna be better. But anyway, it's hard to transition to veganism when you're in that position, okay? There's a few things that make it hard for some people. Now, for someone who already ate a lot of vegetables, like my grandmother always loved vegetables, always. She could have gone vegetarian. I don't know about vegan. I'd have to really think about like how much she ate dairy and stuff like that. But she could have gone vegetarian like that. Like, it wouldn't have been difficult. She didn't eat a lot of meat anyway, right? But for me, I always hated vegetables. And the vegetables I like are the least healthy ones, like potatoes. Like, I will eat potatoes in any form, you know? Fries, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes. I love sweet potatoes too. They're healthy though. They're pretty healthy. But like, they're not that healthy. But to really get your nutrition from vegetables, you need to eat a wide variety, and I just don't. And, you know, when my family would have extra vegetables with the meal, it would be like corn and peas, and like out of a can. Like, you just put it in a pot and you heat it up. And I like corn, but again, it's one of those, it's not really much substantial as far as nutrients goes. Peas I'm just okay with. Like, I'm never gonna be like, ooh, I want some peas. But if they're like in something, I'm not gonna be like, well, there's peas in there, I'm not eating it. But so my family was not, like, my family was a Southern family, okay? My grandparents, and this is on my mom's side because that's who I lived with after my parents divorced. My grandparents on that side were born in Mississippi and Arkansas. Southern families, okay? Every meal was like a fried meat, fried potatoes, usually beans of some sort, which I didn't care for as a kid, usually cornbread, and then there might be like a can of corn or a can of peas or something opened up with it. That was like a basic meal for us. So I wasn't exposed to a lot of vegetables, and the ones I was exposed to as a kid I didn't like. I do remember them making cabbage a few times. I'm fairly certain I remember Brussels sprouts like once, and I didn't like it. As an adult, my tastes have changed. You know, like, I hated onions as a kid, and I'll eat onions now. Like, that doesn't bother me. They used to, every once in a while, a meal, they would make a stuffed pepper. So they'd take, like, bell peppers and stuff it with, like, Spanish rice, and cook it in the oven. I would eat the stuffing out of it, but I wouldn't eat the bell pepper. Now I like bell peppers. I don't know if I like them cooked, because I haven't tried them cooked as an adult, but I do like them now. So, you know, my tastes have changed. But I don't know how to cook all these different vegetables in a way I'm gonna like. That's an issue for somebody trying to go vegan. If I already had a big palette of all these vegetable dishes that I liked, it would be so much easier. But it's not. So what that means is I have to try foods ahead of time that I don't know if I'm gonna like. Like, a lot of it. Like, the entire meal is going to be stuff that I don't know if I'm gonna like. And then what if I don't like it? So I'll get to more on that in a second. The other thing I want to talk about is cost. A lot of people say going vegan costs more. A lot of vegans say no, it doesn't. And I do follow some vegans on YouTube who have proved it doesn't. There's one channel, I love her. She has such a good sense of humor. Her channel name is Cheap Lazy Vegan. And she'll do stuff like You know, I bought all this vegan stuff for a week worth of meals and it only cost this much and stuff like that. And it's great to see that. And my thoughts on that is this. I think overall, like an overall, like say month of groceries for like non-vegan, so like, you know, animal products in it compared to a month of groceries of all vegan products, they're probably not going to be much difference. Hell, the vegan might even be cheaper because meat can be expensive, alright? But because I don't have all the vegetable stuff down already, I have to try to transition slowly. I can't just one day go, okay, no more, you know? So that means a lot of times I'm looking for replacements, okay? Like, for example, I used to always drink chocolate milk every morning. Like, I've done that since I was like a teenager. A glass of milk, Nesquik powder in it, that was it. As an adult, that would be my breakfast for the first few hours of the day before I even ate anything. So I had tried several different non-dairy milks. My husband and I both tried them. And what I found that I like the best, I don't like soy milk, that's gross. Almond milk is okay. I actually like cashew milk. I haven't tried like everything, but I also don't see the need to try more because I already have this, you know? But let me give you the cost difference, okay? We order our groceries through Instacart, and then they're delivered to us, to our house. We do that for multiple reasons. One, I never know how the hell I'm gonna feel, okay? And two, we don't have a car. And while there is one grocery store within walking, there's actually two within walking distance if you're okay with walking a full mile with groceries. But you gotta think, like, that's a lot of groceries to be carrying. So, we have it delivered. And delivery does cost a little more, okay? Like the prices of the items are just slightly higher than if you went to the store, okay? So like 2% milk, what I used to get is $4.09 for a gallon, okay? Now, cashew milk, let's see how quickly I can find it in here. You know what, we're just gonna search cashew milk, how about that? Cashew milk is the same price as almond milk, by the way. Okay, a half gallon is $3.69. So I get a half gallon of cashew milk for $3.69, whereas for 40 cents more, I could get a full gallon of cow's milk. Okay, that costs more. I mean, it just does. There's no way around that. It costs more. Yogurt. I love Greek yogurt. It has a good amount of protein in it. I eat at least one a day, sometimes two. They're great snacks for me, and because of the amount of protein in Greek yogurt, it actually like will keep me full for a couple of hours. Fairly healthy, as long as it's not too full of sugar. And I specifically get the Chobani Flips, where like it comes with a little cup of stuff to put in the yogurt that like adds a little more flavor, a little crunch, stuff like that, and I like it. Hang on. And we're back. Okay. So I like to have a little crunch in my yogurt. Well, there are some yogurts that are non-dairy. Silk has some that are soy based and some that are, they have a couple that are almond milk based. Number one, really reduced selection, okay? Like, I think they have 4 flavors of the almond milk one. It's like vanilla, strawberry, I think there's another fruit one, and then there's like chocolate coconut or something, which is one I like. So your variety is much lessened when you go with a non-dairy yogurt. There are less of them on the shelves at the grocery store. So like I said, whoa, My camera was just like, I don't see you. I eat a yogurt every day, if not two. Rare occasions of eating three in one day. But let's just say I eat one a day. We get our groceries once a week. Usually like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there. So I usually get 7 to 10 yogurts every trip, okay? Well, the difference in individual yogurt prices is not too much. I actually wrote this down ahead of time. So the Chobani Flips that I get through Instacart are $1.69 each. So if I get 10 of them, that's $16.90. The Silk Almond Milk yogurts are $1.85 each. So it's about $18.50 for 10 of them. So, you know, I mean, that's not too bad. That's $1.60 higher, right? For 10. But I also have to buy separate granola because I like crunch in it. And then there's less of them on the shelves. Hang on. Okay. All of a sudden my throat was like, you should cough a lot. So there's less of the non-dairy yogurts on the shelves. So like if I say put in that I want 8 of them, most of the time the shopper doing the shopping will message me. I'm like, there's only 4 or something like that. So they're more expensive, they're harder to find. That's a problem for me. And I haven't tried enough vegan snacks to know what kind of vegan snacks I might like. There's some stuff I eat that's fine, like chips and salsa. That doesn't fill me up the way yogurt does, though. So the point is, when you're looking at one-to-one, like, here's an item I like that has animal product in it, let me find a non-animal product version, it's not always easy, and it's oftentimes more expensive. And it's usually harder to find. So, my husband and I have a plan in place for this, okay? I have a Pinterest board full of vegan recipes that I've pinned. Pinterest is a place I can disappear for hours looking at all kinds of stuff. But vegan recipes is one of those things I look at on there. And there's tons of them that look good that we want to try. My husband supports me in this. He doesn't necessarily want to go vegan, but he supports me in it. And as long as he likes it, he'll eat it too. So, what we decided, since I have to kind of ease my way into it, since I don't already have like all these vegetables and things I like, is that every week we would try like say 2 recipes. Like when we get our groceries for the week, we'll buy the groceries for 2 vegan recipes. Choose 2 on Pinterest and go, okay, we're gonna try these 2 this week. And then try them. And if we like them, great, let's put it in our rotation. But the issue for the last year has been money. Our food budget is very tight right now, and has been because of all the crap I've been dealing with, okay? With medical issues and disability and all of that. So, let's say our budget's $100 for that week, and we spend 15 of it on vegan food for 2 recipes. Because we don't have any of that crap in our house already, right? Like, we don't have the vegetables needed. We don't have, like, we may not have the sauces needed, you know, and all of that. So let's say we spend $15. Well, if we turn out, you know, if we end up not liking those meals, that $15 was a waste. That's $15 less food we got out of a $100 food budget. That's 15%. That means we have less food for the week, unless we're just gonna force ourselves to eat something we don't like. Like, it affects everything. So we don't feel like we can really do that until we're more stable financially. which hopefully will be in the next couple of months. Then we'll start doing the vegan recipes every week and then doing the recipes will help us be able to put our own meals together too, you know? So, my cat is snoring. Oh, he's so cute. So, that is our plan for going vegan. And the reason I wanted to talk about it is because of all the times that people say it's easy to go vegan, it's not more expensive to go vegan. And I think in a lot of cases that's true. I know people that, you know, they've grown up eating vegetables and stuff, and like, that's going vegan's not a big deal because it's not a big change. They don't have like new food they have to try really, except, you know, other protein sources like tofu and stuff like that. They can pretty much make the same meals they have been making. They just take out the meat, like, and maybe some cheese, right? But it's not that simple for everyone. So I'm still intending on it, but right now I just can't. I've still made changes, like I said. We don't keep dairy milk in our house anymore. We keep cashew milk in our house, even though it's more expensive. You know, I've done some things like, I eat English muffins a lot, and like, I used to put cream cheese on them sometimes, and I don't do that now. I put peanut butter on them. Yeah. So my transition to veganism is slow, but it will happen. It's just slow. So, if any of you have gone vegan, tell me how your transition went. If you have just thought about going vegan, tell me why. I pretty much feel guilty every time I eat an animal product. So yeah. Alright. I'm going to let you go for today. It is 8:23 p.m. We've been talking for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes? That's about right. Oh, he's so cute. Where'd Ashes go? Did you get back in here? No, he didn't get back in the chair. I don't know where he is. Probably destroying something wherever he is. Alright, thank you for joining me. I would love if you subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me comments. I love to read comments. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks.